You know, you mentioned getting financing from the Chinese, which was quite positive for you. And obviously, you know, the Chinese are promoting their shipping industry. I want to broaden this out slightly in terms of access to capital, because without capital, nothing happens. And during the financial crisis, banks are very hard hit. They've pulled back on lending quite a bit. Your perspective in terms of access to capital for all these people in our audience who need it. Yeah.
Well, I think capital is available today for the right owner, for the right project, and for the right price. I think we clearly have fewer shipping banks today than we had back in 2007. But I think other sources of capital have taken up that slack. I mean, we've seen a tremendous inroads of the export credit agencies. We've seen the public equity and debt markets come in, and we've seen private equity and private debt come into the industry and fill the gap. But I think capital is going to be more discriminating going forward, and it's going to congregate towards the high-quality owners with modern tonnage and scale.
And it's complicated by new capital rules like Basel III and so forth in terms of what will happen.
Right, so that increases the cost for the banks, basically. We have to carry more capital, more liquidity, and longer-term funding.
As a shipbroker, your perspective on this?
Well, I agree the money is there, you know. And people have a tendency to take risk in our industry. And from let's say 2000 through 2009, the average return on tankers was 40% on the equity every year. And now they're making 0.5% in the bank. In business school, we made a study. It showed that the average ship owner, if you had two equal projects, you know, with equal returns, you prefer the more risky one, which is a bit different from the rest of the world. So it's a bit boring to get 0.5% in the bank when you still remember 40% on equity and you know, lots of respect from your wife and children.
Well, your perspective on this in terms of capital in the future?
At least I'm happy that we kind of are in the sector where we kind of been in the business for a long time. We have shown that we have the expertise to run LNGs and VLCCs in a safe and good way. So then with your perspective, it seems like we do have a possibility to get the necessary capital.